Welcome back to Sacks of the Future 1964, week number 16, between the Cleveland Browns, who've already made the playoffs and at best can get a third seed, going against the non-existent Cincinnati Bengals. They don't come into play until 68. Is that correct, Benny?
68, yep.
So we have 4 more years to go before we get the Bengals real life. So, however, if the Broncos should by chance win out, the Chiefs will be the number 2 seed. And if the Chiefs are the the Chiefs will not win the division. That will be the Broncos winning the division. Which means the Chiefs will be the 5th seed, which means the worst division winner, the 4th seed, will have to play the Chiefs. Right now the Chiefs are pretty fucking unstoppable, as you may have just witnessed from the game just a few minutes ago. So, it is incumbent on either the winner of the AFC East, no offense, Vinny, hopefully not the Buffalo Bills, to have a worse record than the Cleveland Browns. So the Browns are going to keep playing. They are currently 9-5. As you can see, they've already won the division, as the Bengals, Steelers, and Ravens are all tied for 4-10. So, for the 60, 61, 62, 63, for the 5th year in a row, the Cleveland Browns have won the AFC North. But by far, even though this is the year they're supposed to win the NFL, this is by far the worst team I've had, with the exception of maybe the 1960 team. Besides, looks like the AFC representative in the Super Bowl is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs playing the Green Bay Packers. So it'll be Super Bowl 1. Yay!
Kind of goes against my dreams.
What, you want Buffalo versus Green Bay?
Well, I'm selfish, man. I want we all want to try to be the first to get 2 teams in the Super Bowl. So I'm trying right now to be the first to get all 4 in the playoffs and potentially win all 4 divisions. And yeah, I'm going to admit it. I want to be the first to have to sim the Super Bowl. I'm sure everybody wants that. John, I am unfortunately gets a dubious first this season. And he will have no teams in the playoffs. And back in the days of 2 teams, I came close to that. Thank God I had the Colts, though.
I wonder how 64 would be different. We all still had 2 teams.
We'd probably be done.
Well, obviously, but
yeah.
I'm just wondering how everything would have played out. Wiggin, Moslowski, Konecki, and Bill Glass, Jim Houston, Vince Castillo, and Galen Fiss. And then Bernie Parrish, Bobby Franklin, Larry Benz, Walter Beach. Sorry.
Going through the YouTube feed today for my subscriptions, and obviously we're not going to delve into a conversation about a certain date, but a lot of Don Shula stuff today, obviously. And so he passed away this morning, at the age of 90.
Griffin Canning, or Canning Griffin, or whatever the hell his name is, just threw an incomplete pass.
Glenn Griffin.
Glenn Griffin. Something that Lynn Dawson was incapable of doing until halfway through the second half.
Yeah.
Second quarter, excuse me. And that's because I knocked the ball out of the guy's hands. Here comes the incredibly average this year, Frank Ryan, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, barely 2,000 yards passing the ball, which means Jim Brown is only like 80 yards away from having more rushing yards than Frank Ryan has passing.
Oh, wow. It's also Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
2nd and 8. Offensive line, Shafarth, Morrow, Luton, Clark. Warfield and Collins, wide receivers. Brewer, tight end. Ernie Green and Jim Brown are the running backs. Frank Ryan completes a pass to Paul Warfield. Haven't been able to complete any go patterns to Paul Warfield because apparently every other defense in the world is just as fast as Paul Warfield, one of the fastest players in the league this year.
Yeah.
It's like there should be nobody being able to catch my guy who comes in the league next year.
In theory, that should be the way it is.
Jim Brown up the middle for 16. 15, sorry. Hey, he's had the ball twice and he's already tired. So let's give the ball to... Let's give it to Leroy Kelly. He needs to do something.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Here we go. Let's go.
Wow.
Pandemic boosts pet adoption in Moscow. What are they, hungry?
I was going to say, probably more truth to that than fiction.
Now, if it was cat adoption in China,
and we'd really know.
that they love their cats.
Sure they do. Sorry, Paul. You keep getting lit up like a Christmas tree, but I don't know how to keep you from getting smacked like that. Wow, some no-name defensive lineman just broke through the entire fucking offensive line. Bill Clinton just did that.
Oh.
Just love when a scrub like that is able to do something like that. That's much better. Thank you. Touchdown, Jim Brown.
The Clintons on the Bengals. He started out with the Dolphins.
Up, good. 7 plays, 70 yards. Lots of Jim Brown. A little bit of Paul Warfield. As it should be.
What time did Don Shula pass away, or did the news break? Because
it
was 11
was
hours now, and that's where the CBS broke. It says breaking news 11 hours ago.
I posted it. I put it in the little spot probably about an hour after I saw it at most.
Because I watched SportsCenter at 9 a.m. Eastern this morning, and there was nothing.
No, I think it was like 11:30 to noon, our time, my time.
Yeah. It definitely makes Marv Levy. I mean, Levy is older than him anyway, but the older statesman who's left is coaching.
The oldest living coach?
I believe so. Hey, Google, how old is Marv Levy?
Mark Levy is 94 years old.
94.
He's still alive. Huh?
Bud Grant. Bud Grant. Hey, Google. How old is Bud Grant?
Bud Grant is 92 years old.
Oh, he's older than Grant. Grant's 92. That's weird. I thought Grant would have been older. I know Levy got his spot with Buffalo late in his life, but still. Yep, a lot of Star Wars stuff uploaded today, obviously. A lot of Michael Jordan stuff.
It's like Michael Jordan's been discovered for the first time.
The 1992 Barcelona opening ceremony. That was my first. I tried to binge every moment I could of that Olympics. I was 13 years old. Had a huge crush on Kim Temesco. And I tried to, it was the summertime, I tried to stay up and watch every second of that Olympics, and of course I couldn't. I mean, I was watching shit I could give two shits about.
Allen's get a sack.
This video encyclopedia stuff. Getting back there. Sometimes live streaming are way out of order though.
That's quite the tackle from number 24, Stricker.
Star Wars Revenge of the Sith modern trailer. I know I'm getting old when Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is not considered a modern movie.
Oh, that's right. Forgot I put Gary Collins in there and not Warfield. Oh well. It's the end of the first quarter. 7-0. That's right. Throw it out of bounds. And that's what would happen.
There's an interesting shoot interview. Bad News Brown and Roddy Piper discuss WrestleMania 6 blackface angle. I always wondered about how Bad News Brown actually felt about that. Yep. Mia Khalifa is in a comedy series now.
Yeah, she quit porn.
Well, good for her. I don't think I'll watch it.
Oh, wow.
50, plant. Let's go.
Oh, you got to be shitting me. This fucking game. It's like it knew. It's like it fucking knew. And so it has to break a tackle. Play the defense I haven't played this entire fucking game. Oh, this fucking horseshit. Oh, God.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
How can they make this game better?
Ready?
Of course, this fucking quarterback's only missed the ball 2 times.
Because he was so great in real life that he only played 1 season. And I don't think he ever actually got on the field. Don had to play because of an injury.
Let's see here. 6 of 8, 41 yards. 37 yards, 47, 54 yards into the win. This is going to be a made field goal. 54-yard field goal. What are the chances it goes through? I would say excellent. 54-yard field goal in 1964. That's not what I thought this play was. This is what I thought the play was. Ah, this fucking game. Frank Ryan is definitely not Roman Gabriel or Connor Davidson.
Wow. I just pulled that one out of my ass. 45-point road. Tennessee, that would be
wow. No way that guy just runs over Jim Brown like that. Nope. Sorry.
Ready? 60 outlaw. Jonah, 30 base. Fight.
Oh, come on. This is bullshit.
Ready, ready. 15. Ready.
What happened? I'm looking over and you're scoring a touchdown.
The play before, he just got one arm tackled by a defensive back. As Jim Brown was constantly getting one arm tackle. There's all sorts of video on YouTube of Jim Brown getting tackled by one arm.
Well, I'm sure it happened, but they just don't air that stuff. Massive DEA raid on biggest heroin dealer in Rochester lands 15 arrests. Nice looking house. Did something.
God, I'm sick and tired of these fucking players stiff arming me and breaking tackles when Jim Brown can't do that.
I love this quote. The devil whispered in my ear and said, "You're not strong enough to withstand storm." I whispered back, "At least I didn't lose my golden fiddle to some hillbilly in Georgia."
Holding offense.
What is this murder hornet thing that everybody's posting about?
There is a hornet that is nicknamed Murder Hornet that has made its way over here from Europe and that showed up in Washington this past month.
Oh, great.
And the problem with these things, besides the obvious, the fact that they can sting the shit out of you and all that stuff, 2-inch long stinger and all that jazz, is that it's likes to wreak havoc with the honeybees.
So we'll probably quarantine everybody over this then.
Well, they're saying that they should be able to. Whew! Hey, there's that ball. See if I can get Leroy Horde to run for a bunch of yards here. Nope.
About time to break out the 25-piece patio set. 1 chair and 24 beers.
Let's see. The Cleveland Browns have 142 passing yards, 69 rushing yards, 8.4 yards per play. Take a look around the league. The Jaguars are playing the Texans. That's 9-7. Jaguars beating the Texans. 2-12 versus 3-11. Lots of people I don't recognize. The next game. Oh, the Ravens are at the Steelers. No score in that game yet. 4-10 versus 4-10. And then the final game, that's right, not Lambeau Field, Soldier Field, where the Chicago Bears are playing host to the Chicago Bears. There's Jim Brown running up the middle for his very difficult 40 yards rushing. Leroy Kelly almost has more yards than he does, and there's a
It turned you down.
long pass from from Frank Ryan to Gary Collins. Leroy Kelly. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a John here. And I still get to 25, so why not? If I can get Jim Brown to the 100-yard mark, I would be quite happy. He's got 2 touchdowns, but he doesn't even have 60 yards yet.
Let's go. 90, Wolf. Get it.
46 yards on 12 carries. Not even 4 yards a carry.
Ready, break.
58, 20. Defense wins championships, baby.
Get up.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
How dare I, sir? Just throw my 3rd incomplete pass.
Get up. 60 or.
Becky Lynch to star in Marvel movie. There we go.
Set ready. 18 Gator. Get ready. Go now. 60 outlaw.
58, right there. Rebound.
Oh, come on. God damn. I am sick and tired of this shit.
Ready. 30 base.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Shoot. Go. 15 line. 15 line. Step.
Holy shit, WWE is in the mask game.
Using what?
Well, the mask game. They're now selling face masks. I think I'm about to go do a little shopping for my kids. Should I get myself a cane?
On the ready.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Only mask I would want is Alexa Bliss. Just her.
Come on, set. 60, 50.
I'm not sure they sell what you would like.
Keep dribbling, keep dribbling.
Ha ha ha! Excellent blocking because I put in 2 tackles where the tight ends are.
Who's on the cover of WWEshop.com? Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I like Nikki.
She's the girl next door. And there's nothing wrong with the girl next door.
I was going to say I like the girl next door.
You see what they did to, speaking of girl next door, the non-psycho, well, the other 2 are psycho, but the Riot Squad, the Viking.
Oh, Sarah, yeah, they fired her.
Yeah, they let her go.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah, she was,
They have an Ultimate Warrior face mask.
I guess, according to what I have read on a couple websites, there were people who wanting Sarah Logan to come back.
Well, her husband is one of the Viking Raiders.
Right. I was assuming they were doing it just because they were cutting costs because, you know, when you're playing to... So I would think it, you know, hopefully it was more of a, hey, we're going to let you go, but stay by your phone type thing as opposed to, if you get hired by somebody else, great, but... God damn, I'm sick and tired of these running backs breaking tackles.
I'm seeing my wife with like kind of like the Triple H. It's got the Iron Cross and the skull on it.
Every now and then I'll hear Stone Cold Triple H, and it's just fun to listen to, you know. I so miss all those things. Glenn Griffin is 10 of 13.
Yeah, of course.
Getting rid of the ball right when he needs to. $11 of 14.
Jesus.
Fucking 12 of 15. Fuck this game.
That sucks. I was hoping it would be like an Adam Cole or a Roman Reigns from Raw. Ricky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Kane, John Cena, up, down, down, NXT, Bianca Belair, Heavy Machinery, WWE Championship, Ultimate Warrior, New Day, WWE Raw Women's Championship, Seth Rollins, Mustafa Ali, which is cool because he actually bears NWO, Macho Man Randy Savage, Edge, Ric Flair, The Fiend, and Triple H.
Whoops.
Talk a little bit later.
$13 of 17. Of course.
The Chiefs didn't make a big move.
Fuck, man. It's like I'm going against Lynn fucking Dawson here this drive. One incomplete pass, and that's because I accidentally blitzed everybody under the sun. Another completed pass. That's 3 incomplete passes. Oh, come on. This fucking game.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Cut. General West.
Oh, fuck you. This fucking game. Fuck this game.
Here we go. 50, play.
Watch the slant.
Oh. Fucking game. God damn this game.
That was a great touchdown. I looked up, the Browns scored, I looked down, played some words with friends, looked back up, or the Bengals scored, I looked back up and the Browns scored.
Well, I had a 37, I had about a 50-yard kickoff return, and
yeah.
Of course. Of fucking course. My wide receiver slips off the line. And I can't get a 2-point conversion because my blitz doesn't work. Theirs does, because magically my guy slips off the line of scrimmage, but their guys, nope. That's right, this running back's just gonna barge through fucking rushers, man. Forgot how awesome Bill Tobin is. just can't do anything to stop the...
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stop the presses. We had a drop pass. Not that time. Bill Tobin again. My gosh, my lowly safety tackle.
Ready. 18 Gator. Go. 60 Outlaws.
Oh crap. Oh, they changed my over. Okay, the end of your game now.
88 yards. 88 yards. Unfucking-believable.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's get it.
100 on the dot.
Wow. Good for her. This girl I know works at a Longhorn down in Tennessee. She just posted a Snapchat photo of a tip she got for $100.
Wow.
Good for her. Oh, Walton's going down the
Yeah, of course. All right, that's the ball game. The Cleveland Browns get to 10 wins. And at least put pressure on the AFC East. They both gotta win their next game for sure. Best case scenario for me would be for both the Bills and the Patriots to lose at least one of their next 2 games, and the Browns to beat the Giants next week. If that happens, then the Browns get the 3rd seed and play the 6th seed, which would be the Raiders if that scenario plays out, actually. So right now it's trying to play the game of how can we avoid playing the Chiefs in the AFC, because they are the 2019 Chiefs, not the 1964 Chiefs.
Certainly looks like it.
Let's look at Jim Brown. How many yards did he have? Jim Brown finished with 26 carries for 105 yards. 4 touchdowns, though. Okay, I feel good about that. Leroy Kelly had 33. Paul Warfield had 130 yards receiving. Gary Collins had 81. McNeil had 6. None to the tight end. Oh, I put my defense. How many sacks did the Browns have? 3. 1 by Wigan, 1 by Houston, 1 by Castillo. And lastly, passing. Frank Ryan, 10 of 14, 217 yards, 71% completion. No Lynn Dawson, that's for sure. 2 touchdowns and interceptions. Glenn Griffin still had a better completion percentage through 19 of 26.
Hmm.
Oh well.